Hello and welcome to a Strassenfest Week edition of Monday with the Mayor. I'm Bradford Raths and we're here in Jasper City Hall with Terry Seitz.
Hi Bradford, good to see you.
Good to see you. So Strassenfest Week is here. Let's talk a little bit about Strassenfest.
Okay.
So go for it.
Oh, me? I thought you were going to talk about Strassenfest. You're the news guy.
I haven't quite been to it yet.
That's fine. Well, you're going to have a wonderful time. 35th edition of Jasper Strassenfest. It has become historical, has its own traditions, its own life. We'll be opening Thursday night. Well, really, we opened over the weekend. I want to congratulate all the royalty that was designated with the Miss Strassenfest and all the way down to Little Mister. And we know that those young people will play a very important ambassadorial role. But this coming week, we will be having the official opening ceremonies, and I have the a proclamation from the Burgermeister, which is essentially the mayor. We certainly know that we'll have some German guests. We have a dance troupe here and many local citizens providing housing for this troupe, and they're going to be performing at several locations, but certainly will be doing their main performance at the Cabby O'Neill Gymnasium, which is a nice addition again too, to be able to utilize that to the fullest extent. We're grateful to School Corporation and Strassenfest and the city works for use of that building. It was just a week of impact, of joy, of fun. Of course, there's some traffic restrictions and safety acknowledgments to be aware of. What we notice as a city, and I remind people, the Strassenfest Committee was formulated out of the chamber, but they really have their own entity. The city of Jasper plays a small role in assisting them, helping them with street closings and things too, but this is a citizen-run event. We're just grateful enough to be in the middle of it. It's good to be at City Hall. It's nice to call it home and be able to originate from here, but we enjoy it like anyone else. We ask people be safe, be your best host, and to welcome all the visitors to Jasper. In addition to the German dance troupe, we know that we have a lot of people coming in that will be filling up the hotels. And you know, the city does a really good job, Bradford, of preparing for that. We have a very clean city to begin with, and we're a very hospitable city, but we do make sure and lead up to it and focus on, and even have the state of Indiana join us in their cleanup efforts all about this time, so that we look our best when we are receiving so many guests. So it's really an honor to be able to kind of work with them, and I congratulate Derek Baer, Gary Schnell, and all the people of the Strassenfest Committee and for what they've done to get to this point, and I just expect it to be more successful than ever.
Certainly look forward to it.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about Friday of Strassenfest.
Absolutely. First time ever, we will be having food booths open at lunchtime. I think there are 7 booths, and we realize again these are fundraisers for civic clubs and organizations. So all the people working in the booths are volunteers. So for them to get volunteers, either take time off work or to step away at lunch and to prepare lunch for those around the square, come downtown and enjoy that. We have good restaurants anyway. This will just add some so-called fair food or Strassenfest food. And that being said, the square will be closed to traffic like it is in the evening. We'll be closing earlier, I think around 10 o'clock Friday morning. So just be aware of that. I don't think it's an inconvenience. I am very gratified that the merchants over all these years realize really that that's their civic duty. They enjoy people coming in and visiting their stores or haven't been in, but they also realize that really they're almost sacrificing that week because of booths being afraid. You can't park in front of the stores. But again, it's a wonderful collaboration, and it covers so much of the town, from golf courses to all the way down into the areas of Old Jasper. People just really are active and about, and citizens of Jasper are just tremendous people when it comes to hospitality. We know how to throw a good party and how to have a good time and how to be very enjoyable or have a joyful life while you're doing it.
So then moving ahead now from Strassenfest to the arts, we got some community arts coming up.
Right. This has been out for about a month. This is our art schedule for 2013, 2014. We operate kind of in a school year calendar. I remind you, we have a deadline coming up. If you're a season ticket holder for the series, then your season needs to be reserved, I think, this coming week. So be aware of that, because then tickets will open back up for some of the smaller seasons. We actually have 4 different series, and they may open up for those or for single session tickets. And I know that we have had, as of last week, an extraordinary level of interest in at least 4 different shows for individual tickets. People from 7 states right now that have inquired on tickets for Clint Black or the Texas Tenor. So while they're set aside and waiting for regular season ticket holders to get their seats or new reservations to be made, be aware of that. We're going to have sellouts, as we often do, and I just want to give the Arts credit. 482-3070 is the number. And you can talk about that. You can go online, the website, and look at the Arts as well. But we have a great schedule coming up. And again, I said Clint Black, Texas Tenors, the Blues Brothers rendition or review will be coming in, among other things. And you have a great opportunity here in the city of Jasper for the arts. The city of Jasper is the only municipally funded arts program in the Midwest. And we're the only 2-time Indiana Arts winner, Governor's Arts winner ever. And we have just gone through that process of building this as an asset of our city. And we encourage local viewers and guests to become regular visitors to the Jasper Arts Center and the Kremp Gallery.
Let's make sure we get out to the Arts Center, and then Strassenfest coming up then.
Absolutely. The Kremp Gallery is always filled with ability, and they do welcome guests all during the day for Strassenfest.
Well, Mayor, we thank you again.
Thank you, Bradford.
This has been a special Strassenfest edition of Monday with the Mayor. We'll have more news right after this.